Village of the Damned is a 1995 science fiction horror film directed by John Carpenter. It stars Christopher Reeve and Kirstie Alley, and is a remake of the 1960s film the same name, as well as an adaptation of John Wyndham's novel titled The Midwich Cuckoos. I sadly haven't read or watched either. However, given how good this one is, I'm very curious about those other two versions. Anyway, let's get started. The plot of this film revolves around a small town called Midwich. Now, Midwich seems like a normal town at first, until a strange presence looms over the town one day and mysteriously impregnates all the mothers there. Nobody knows how this could have possibly happened, or what could have done this, and two of the town doctors, Alan, played by Christopher Reeve, and Susan, played by Kirstie Alley, are determined to find out just what exactly these children are. The children, however, are shown to be capable of mass destruction, and they seem to have a plan that might mean the end of mankind, and anyone who gets in their way will meet a grisly end. Now, this plot plays out in a very creepy way. The children seem to have a very special bond with each other, which only adds to the creepiness because it only makes you identify with them a little bit. The entire film has a very suspenseful pull to it that makes you want to know where the hell these children came from and how exactly you stop them. Oh, and they can read minds too, which not only adds to the creepiness, but makes me wonder if the original story was the inspiration for the Twilight Zone episode It's a Good Life. Either way, it's a pretty creepy concept, possessed children, and John Carpenter presents it in a very subtle yet menacing way. It's way better than Children of the Corn in my eyes. I give plot an A. Not hating on Children of the Corn, by the way, but damn, is this one way better? Next is acting. The acting from Reeves and Alley were good for the most part. Their performances were believable enough to make me want to see them reach their goal. The acting from some of the children, however, especially Lindsay Hawn as Mara, that is part of what made this film so terrifying, because even though they were aware of the damage they were doing, they didn't show one shred of emotion. In fact, they seemed to think it either only brought them one step closer to their goal, or they were just getting rid of someone who got in the way of it, or both. That mercilessness these kids brought to the characters was so impressive that it really helped to give the impression that the children of Midwich might not even be human. I give acting a B+. And now directing. I honestly feel as though John Carpenter was the only one who could remake this film, due to the fact that, as James Rolfe said in his They Live review, he grew up watching the monster movies of the 50s. So I feel as though he's the best person for translating those films to modern day. Yes, I haven't seen the original in its entirety, but what Carpenter did with this one only makes me want to see that one as well. Because despite what reviews say, I really did enjoy this film, and can only imagine how good the original is. Even though this is a remake, it still has certain twists to it that are unique to Carpenter, from the music all the way to the atmosphere. I give directing an A-. Overall, Village of the Damned is a pretty good film with an eerie presence to it, looming over it. When it comes to creepy children movies, it is definitely one I will be recommending and giving a B+. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more content.